Hey everyone, I'm Rachel, and in this tutorial, I'll teach you how to color a realistic ice cube using the Color Therapy app. This tutorial will cover all of the steps to create and shade the ice cube. Please refer to my detailed water droplet tutorial for steps on adding them to the ice. Okay, so here's my reference. So for this one, you can see that there's lots of shadows on the corners of the ice. The background is all blue and there's a nice highlight right in the middle of the ice cube. So we're gonna aim for that. Let's start off by choosing some colors. In the shades palette, go under the blue palette and make sure it's set to solid. Choose like 3 or 4 different levels of blue. I'm using the ones on the bottom row. And then also just choose a basic black and white. First, choose a medium blue and tap to fill in the entire image. Now in the manual mode, select the spray tool, set the size to 100 and the opacity to 40. Now set coloring inside the lines mode to off and then choose a medium blue, so something darker than the background. And now you're just gonna spray across the cube, focusing on the top corners as well as those side corners. Then you wanna shade underneath the bottom of the cube. So I'm just kind of bringing the shadow downward underneath it. And now select a darker blue than that and continue to darken the shadow right up against the bottom of the cube. And then you want to switch to black and just lower the size a little bit and add in black to that edge of the bottom of each corner underneath the cube. So these 2 corners right here are going to be the darkest. Now choose that light blue that we used at the beginning to fill in the whole image and just tap to fill in just those 6 bottom squares. Now switch back to the spray tool again and then use a medium blue and just kind of, you want to blend in that area now. So spray over that with that medium dark blue, kind of blending it in, but we're leaving sort of the bottom area nice and clean and light blue. You can also use a darker blue, making those corners a bit darker. And you can bring that into those corners facing you as well as the back of the cube at the top. Then choose white and then raise the size to about 65 and just spray in a highlight just in the very middle of the cube. Now select the smear tool and just go ahead and blend all those colors into the cube and kind of just go with the motion and the shape of that cube. So I'm kind of going in a boxy back and forth stroke. So just blend it in with the shape of the cube. You want to make it really smooth. And it's okay if like the edges are a little bit wiggly, that looks good because it makes it look like it's melting. And then select your base blue color again and just tap to fill in the top area. So those little flowers there. So it cleans up those lines. And you can also do it on the side as well. Just don't do it on the bottom. And make sure you use the smear tool again to just blend in any other areas that show any lines that are unwanted. Then switch over to the airbrush, set the opacity at about 60% and the size at 4, and then using a variety of different colors, just trace some of the corners of the cube just to define them a little bit more. And also you want to use the smear tool to blend that in. So it should look something like this before you do the water droplets. Here's the cube with the droplets added. Don't forget you can also draw your own cube on the blank drawing paper under Pixel in the app. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.